Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Let's Talk Jurassic here on the Jurassic Park Podcast YouTube channel. I am Brad Jost, the host of the podcast, and today, man, I can't control my excitement right now. We have Battle at Big Rock coming up in just like seconds. I'm going to be reacting to this short film. Oh, man, I'm ready. You're not going to watch it with me here on our channel, but we're going to be watching it any second now. Let's go ahead and head over to FX. I am watching it here on my computer. Jurassic World literally just ended. The credits are rolling. It is 9:49 p.m. here on the East Coast, and Battle at Big Rock is starting at 9:50. I'm just like waiting for the credits to speed through so we can watch this thing. I am so excited. It's been a long time coming, guys. Battle at Big Rock is finally here. We're going to have some fun stuff to talk about afterwards, so stay tuned after the reaction. So I'm going to do this whole 8-minute reaction video for you guys so you can see everything that I see as far as like my reactions are concerned. I have no idea how I'm going to react. I'm excited. We've got a new score featuring some Lost World stuff potentially, it seems like. Colin Trevorrow directed short film. Emily Carmichael taking her first dive into Jurassic World writing. This is just so awesome. We've got a great cast that looks like a family. Man, it is 9:50 and I can't wait. I don't want to wait anymore. Come on, I'm like Gray. I just want this thing to get going. I hope you guys are doing all right over in the chat. I'm sure you guys are going crazy over there for Battle at Big Rock. This is going to be full spoilers, by the way, so I will be talking about exactly what's happening. And here's Colin Trevorrow, all new short film. I guess like we got a little commercial here. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to be doing full spoilers for Battle at Big Rock here. So if you don't want to know anything about it, peace out now. I'll catch you guys later. But here we go. I think. This is like, wait, okay. No, this is it. This is it, I think. Oh, yeah. It's very small. Come on, get over with this. It's like very small on the screen right now. Wait, is this it? No, this is a commercial. Oh, come on. You're faking me out with a camping commercial. Oh, that was my reaction to the camping commercial. All right, here we go. Here's Colin again. Oh, Battle at Big Rock. Here we go. We wanted to create something truly special, he says. And they're spoiling scenes from it. I don't want to look at this. I don't want to look at this right now. I just want to see it. Big Rock National Park. If dinosaurs were in our world, would you and your family be safe? Please enjoy. Let's do this. All right. Here we go. This is it. We got the Universal Earth spinning, and the logo's going to pop up here. Oh, man. Music. Oh, it sounds straight up Jurassic Park. Colin told us to wear headphones. I'm wearing headphones, guys. I am wearing headphones. Oh, man. I'm like shaking. Oh, man, that is... Oh, that's crazy. Three sightings. Nasutoceratops had a baby. First dinosaur born on U.S. soil. Ooh, my heart is just pumping. Looks good so far. Very handheld. Family's camping. Got my Jurassic Park mug here with coffee. So far it's feeling like a TV show. I don't know, it's the handheld motion, but it feels like a TV show. All right, sorry if it's a very silent. I'm just like fully invested in this. Yeah, man, this feels like a TV show. I wonder if that means anything. Very cute family. Uh-oh. Crossbows talk. Where's Greg? Is it a bear? Oh, there it is. Whew! Nasutoceratops, the beak and all. Stepping across this campground. Turn the lights off, guys. Bravo. It's one of them. This is just like a bear attack, like on a campground. Just going to get the food. There's definitely an awareness of dinosaurs here. Of course. Jeez. I knew this was going to happen. The kid. Oh, there's the baby. The kid just knows absolutely everything about dinosaurs. I joked about that recently. Oh, baby Nasutoceratops, you're so cute. So, yeah. Oh, here it comes. Oh, boy. Allosaurus. A little corny with the fact that the kid... Oh, no! What are you doing? No! Stop! Oh, the Allosaurus! It just literally just like grabbed the baby Nasutoceratops and was ripping it like off the ground. It's free now. It's got free. A lot of embers flying around. This is like Fallen Kingdom here. Campfires. So the dinosaurs are fighting right now. You barely any kind of glimpse at the Allosaurus. Oh! Double Nasutoceratops. We got a mama and a papa here. And the baby. Yo, great visuals here. Amazing visuals looking out from the human's perspective. Seeing this battle take place. That's really cool. Ooh, long tail, everybody. Uh-oh, that baby. We knew the baby was going to be a problem here. We've never had a baby in a Jurassic experience before. And that is terrifying, let me tell you. Oh, no. Lost World. Campers tipped over. Silence. Sorry, I haven't been paying attention to the music. Oh, what am I doing? I gotta listen. All right, so camper's knocked over. Allosaurus is looking in the camper in the back window or the front window. I don't know what that is. Baby's crying. The family's all knocked out, coming to. Oh, God, this is brutal. The baby's just like strapped into like a high chair. And, oh, Jesus. This is pretty brutal. Oh, man. Go. Ooh. Go, get out that, whatever that little door is. Go. Oh, God, the Allosaurus is like all the way in the camper right now. Just got a little quick glimpse at the thing from the lights in the camper. Oh, he's trying to hit it with a big metal pole. Oh, fire extinguisher. Wow. Oh, man. Oh, my God. That is an impressive visual right there. And there's the crossbow. It's the kid, right? It's the kid. Learn how to use that crossbow. Oh, man. We're probably almost done here. 9:58. Family seems safe. The little girl, she's got that crossbow. Oh, that's fantastic. Where's the boy? Where's the boy? And where's the baby? There's the baby. There's the boy. Family's safe. Panning out. Really evil sounding music. What do we got here? What's going on? We're panning extra far. Silence. That's it. Credits. Oh, there's some babies. There's a kid being attacked by compies. Oh, this is like home videos. We got that Lost World music. Oh, Stegosaurus on the road. Oh, this is great. This is great. Oh, oh man, that car just went straight off a cliff. Lost World music. This is killer. Parasaurolophus with a bunch of fissures. This might be the best part. Great white eating a seal, and there's the Mosasaurus eating the seal and the great white. Oh, man. A wedding ceremony, some birds. Oh, pteranodons just took those birds out of the sky. Oh, man. And that's it. And that's it. Woo! Man. I don't know. I hope I haven't been paying attention to the chat at all, but I just watched Battle at Big Rock. Man, that was intense. That was intense. I don't know if you guys were watching along with me or not or whatever, but woo. That was crazy. That was some crazy stuff. I really enjoyed it. Let's see here. I feel like, oh man. All right, I need to like process this. So let me stop this video over here. So we got the family of 5 here, right? At their campsite. It's nighttime, the fires are going, and then the Nasutoceratops come up, and you have probably a mother and then the baby, or I don't know, the father and the baby, and that Allosaurus just came up and tried to start something. So I wonder if like Nasutoceratops was just strolling along. The Allosaurus has probably been tracking them, looking for food. And that was like really brutal at that moment because like you don't ever see anything like this. The Allosaurus just reached down and just grabbed that baby by the neck, the baby Nasutoceratops, and just started like just like ripping it apart. Like, but nothing happened. It was fine. It was safe. But it looked so brutal because we never seen like a dinosaur baby attack before. You know, some stuff went down. The mother or the father, one of the two showed up. So it was like 2 versus 1. And one thing I'll say is, while we didn't, because like I put that question out there, and actually let me look that up, because I put that out on Twitter before about like what did you think? Who did you think would be potentially the hero of Battle at Big Rock? Would it be the Allosaurus? Would it be the Nasutoceratops? Would it be a new dinosaur, a surprise dinosaur, or neither? So right now, I mean, it seems like neither is the actual answer because while the family was endangered, none of the dinosaurs really came to the rescue. It wasn't about the dinosaurs interacting with the humans to save them or anything like that. So in our poll over on Twitter, I had asked that question. So 15% said Allosaurus. I feel like that's the obvious lesser choice just because like Allosaurus always the bigger theropods are always mean dinosaurs for the most part. Nasutoceratops had 33%. So that's what I chose in my own poll. I just assumed like maybe the Nasutoceratops would save the day, because I didn't necessarily think there was going to be a baby, or I didn't think there would be two adults Nasutoceratops there. So I just assumed like the Allosaurus would come across the camper and then the Nasutoceratops would fend it off or something like that, because we have seen something like the Sinoceratops in Fallen Kingdom kind of be like helpful to Owen with the licking, something like that. So I thought maybe that would happen, but and a lot of people probably thought something similar as well. 15% said neither, and 37% said a surprise dinosaur. So a surprise dinosaur won that poll, and there was no surprise dinosaur. I mean, there was surprise dinosaurs at the end with all the handheld footage, like from cell phones and stuff, that was like top-notch stuff there. That was beautiful. Thank you, Colin. And the battle was just so, I will say it was so short-lived. Obviously, this is only 8 minutes, and something like this, we know, come on, let's just own up to the fact. Somebody's got to own up to the fact that this was meant for Hobbs and Shaw, and it didn't happen. It got delayed, whatever the case may be, and an 8-minute short ended up just on here on FX, which is great, fine and dandy. So the battle seemed very short. No big consequences, no real Jurassic World consequences. Outside of the fact that those little snippets in the beginning that happen to say the first baby dinosaur, potentially the first dinosaur born in America on the mainland, or whatever they had said, that's pretty big. I mean, that's some big stuff right there, We know like 20-something, I forget the number, but like 20-something dinosaurs got out from Fallen Kingdom, from the Lockwood estate there. And there was definitely some duplicates, and none of which we ever saw were the Nasutoceratops. But, I mean, I know Colin said at one point, we only saw the dinosaurs that J.A. pointed his camera at. I don't necessarily like that, really. I guess it's fine, but I'm not a huge fan of like, oh, well, also, we had this thing that you just didn't see. But that happened. It happened. The Allosaurus, we know, is the adult version of the Allosaurus that got out. Now, if you remember, I think the Allosaurus was like right there when the doors opened up in Fallen Kingdom. The Allosaurus just kind of scuttled out with the rest of the dinosaurs. We also saw an Allosaurus on a truck driving out, I think, through like the desert or something like that. So there's another Allosaurus out there somewhere. I don't know where. So this one that we saw grew up, became an adult now. It's looking for food. It's hungry. And that they're always mean. They're always nasty, these theropods. And this thing attacked because it heard food in the human baby. And that was pretty brutal. That was really scary, especially being a father myself. And you always kind of go through these like scenarios in your head of like, oh, what if the zombie apocalypse happened and you have to try to keep a baby or a kid quiet in the case that like a zombie comes after you or something, or like a dog, like if your dog starts barking and you're in the zombie apocalypse, like what do? This is the same thing. Like if a dinosaur comes across you and your family and you have a baby, how do you stop that baby? Because I'll tell you, you can't really stop a baby from crying very easily. And it continues for a long time. So that's scary. That is definitely real. It's grounded. It's scary. And especially like that Allosaurus just knocked over the camper, and the family was knocked out. Like the family of 4 was knocked out. And then the baby itself, the fifth person in that family, was just like hanging like backwards in its like high chair strapped to the table. That's like, oh man, it's so scary to have your family go through that type of situation, trying to unstrap the thing. The Allosaurus is just bearing down on them, going through the entire camper there. And that was pretty awesome to see the family come together in a like an apocalypse zombie style like situation with like a giant pole just like trying to jab at the Allosaurus, the mother coming in with the fire extinguisher just like whoosh, hosing the thing down, and then the baby girl coming in Daryl Dixon style from The Walking Dead with the crossbow, just shooting it 2 times in the neck, not hurting it or anything, but enough to scare. Oh, I mean, I'm sure it hurt, but not life-threatening or anything. Scared the thing away. It's off, in the wilderness. So that was pretty brilliant, and I thought it was interesting because like I was expecting something at the end, and the camera like was panning out. It was panning out, then it was panning over the campground a little bit. I think I'm going the wrong way as for you guys. It was panning over the campground a little bit, and you saw somebody. I forget what the guy's name was in the beginning. I think that was him, probably walked out of his camper. But that was it. And then it cut to the credits, and then you get those like mid-credit kind of like teasers, like literally just cell phone footage, like somebody holding up a camera on their cell phone and just like, what was, oh man, it was like a farm, and there was like a 4-year-old running around a farm, like with compies just attacking her. That's just... It's horrifying. It's brutal. It was like, it was just like The Lost World in a way. You have the Lost World music, which I know I said it mid-reaction, but I was like, I'm like, I haven't really paid attention to the music just yet. What's going on here? And I could tell there was music there, but I really wasn't, picking it all up. At least the original stuff. I heard like the dun, 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 that was there a lot. That original, like, 4-note motif there. And then at the end, it was very present. The Lost World theme. This Lost World has been found. It's found, and it's being pillaged by the dinosaurs. And I actually had that conversation with some other Jurassic fans over this past week about the Lost World theme and what does that mean? Because we did get that image from was it Emily Doherty? I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. It was like the picture of it said the Lost World score, and you saw the sheet music there, and we were talking about the Lost World theme and what does that mean for Jurassic? Is it a Sorna theme? Because it kind of, you can't help but associate it with Sorna because that's where we heard it, and that's the only place we've heard it. I guess outside of, we did hear it on Nublar when Blue came to the charge and came and like charged into the final battle in Jurassic World. But then let's see. Yeah, it hadn't shown up anywhere else. And is it Sorna theme, or is it just an adventure theme? Or is it just a Lost World theme? Not the movie, but just a Lost World in general. So dinosaurs, Lost World, like just a lost world, like literally. And I think that's what it's become, right? It has to have become that. So you got that girl being attacked by the compies. You had the Stegosaurus like crossing a major highway, and the tail strikes a car as it, like, you saw like the dash cam, and the car struck the tail and then went off a cliff. Like, that was crazy. There was a Mosasaurus eating a shark and a seal at the same time. It seems like the Mosasaurus is rapidly changing sizes. Like, it was pretty darn big in Jurassic World, then it kind of shrunk down a little bit, it seemed like. Then it was just like massive in Fallen Kingdom, and now it seems like a little small again. But I don't know, maybe it's just my perspective. So then what else do we have? We had, I think I'm probably missing something, but I know we had that wedding one where they released the birds, and the Pteranodons got the birds. So it's showing that life has found a way, and these dinosaurs are out. In the Northwest, it would seem, somewhere in the Northwest of the United States, because all those situations seem like the Northwest. So yeah, that's where we are, and this Jurassic World is legit. And one thing that I did not really mention was the Universal logo. You got the spinning Earth with the Universal logo pops up, and then the Universal logo fades away, but the Earth stays, and it's the Rex head. it's a globe, but the only land is the Rex. It's like the fossil silhouette of the Rex, and that was well done. I like that. I like that. Now, I know I was saying it in my reactions, but like the beginning of this really felt like a TV show. So I don't know if that's any kind of hint for the direction. I hope everybody's watching this. So if it is a hint, maybe it comes true. But it really felt like, a TV show. That very first initial opening. Now, it definitely skewed away from TV show once the dinosaurs came into play, but like just the way the camera was moving, following that family around, switching back and forth between the parents and stuff, it really felt like a TV show. And I know Colin directed this. That's not a slight or anything like that it looks like a TV show. TV shows are great. I'm just saying that was the vibe that I was getting from it. Maybe it's because I was watching it technically on TV, even though I'm on my computer here. But yeah, it was cool. I mean, it looked all good. I think it looked awesome. There were some really, really amazing looking shots, especially because the lighting was so dark and you had ominous tones with the campfire with the embers. You had lights from other trucks in the background. And then there was that one shot of like the family. I think it was like the family or the, oh man, I forget now. Family or the Nasutoceratops facing off against the Allosaurus. The Allosaurus was just like screaming, mouth wide open, and it was just awesome. Awesome looking. So I do want to say, though, one thing that did not really come into play at all, at least from my experience here watching on the computer, the color scheme of these dinosaurs was not very prevalent. So, as you know, like the dinosaurs in the toy line, Mattel's toy line, the Allosaurus and the Nasutoceratops are very vivid, very, very vivid. And to the point where it's like, wow, these are so unique. I've never seen anything like this before in the Jurassic franchise. You have that like greenish blues, reds on the Nasutoceratops, and of course like the lighter undertones on the Allosaurus with the blues, dark blues, light blues. And of course, like the profile and the sculpt of the Allosaurus was always a bit in question because, it's different than the old Allosaurus that we got, but we know it was the juvenile to the adult. But that stubby, short stubby nature of that toy, I'll say it was definitely fixed, in live action here because it looked really good. And like I said, there was at one point where the tail was there and it was really long, so we don't got to worry about any like stubby tails or anything like that from the toy line. But I was a little sad that the color scheme didn't really come into play more so here. I appreciate that this was all set at night and very scary in that sense, but I would have liked to have seen maybe the colors a little bit because they were so wild in their toy form. And yeah, I guess I will say, they were toned down slightly, it seems like, in other versions that we've seen in games and such, but I did really like those toy versions. But yeah, I feel like I mostly covered it. In terms of bigger world stuff, look, I mean, I would love to, if this did become a TV show, I would love to follow this family around. This is a great family, and I would love to see their adventures. I don't know what these parents do for work or anything like that, but I think it could be exciting if one of them turned out to be some sort of, maybe a cryptozoologist or something like that hunts Bigfoots and monsters and stuff like that, and then uses that skill, that hobby, whatever it may be, to translate it into finding dinosaurs and stuff like that, tracking them down for some reason. That would be cool. Or if one of them was like a scientist or, a park ranger or something like that. It would be cool to follow like a family around in a live action TV show. We have all these TV shows taking place, like event TV series, whether it's Game of Thrones. This budget was reported to be along the lines of something like Game of Thrones per episode. Then you got, all the stuff that Disney Plus is doing with Star Wars and Marvel, very short, like, I don't know how long they're doing, 6 to 8 episodes, something like that. I think, Universal could spend $8 to $10 million an episode, call it 6 or 8 episodes, get it done, and create this for some sort of streaming platform or something. And I would surely follow this family around. I think they cast it splendidly. I would love to follow the family and the baby and just see how that progresses. It would be amazing. I would be all for it. I want to see something like that happen. Not to say this is not like any inside information or some sort of knowledge. I have no idea what they plan to do with this series, with this show. Not a show, but with this short. I'm just saying I would love to see it in TV show form. Event TV series, something that happens very minimally. It's not like, every season, it, comes back every, fall or something like that. Spend some time on it, give it some time to breathe. But I think it's a great test, at least, if they were looking to do something like that. I hope all of you out there have been using hashtag Battle at Big Rock to get this thing trending, to get, Universal, Colin and Frank Marshall and all those people to see that this is something that's viable and that we would love to see. Something live action for Jurassic. Colin, if you're watching right now, please make this a thing. We would all absolutely watch. We would all absolutely pay for whatever streaming service you put this on. And bigger world stuff, again, like I said, I would follow that family, but, we already knew dinosaurs were out there. We saw in Fallen Kingdom that there was a handful. Like I said, it seemed like there was 20-something dinosaurs. Again, I don't know the exact figures, but around about that number there. And to be honest, it never really seemed like that big of a deal. I've always felt like, you could wrangle those dinosaurs up really quickly, get this thing done, and just take care of them. But I want to bring up the synopsis of this thing. Because I thought it was interesting. I just want to double check on the wording there. And actually, let me see if it's available yet for anybody. No, it's still not there. So the short takes place 1 year after the events of the last film in Big Rock National Park. I believe Colin had said that it was like 20 miles away from the Lockwood Estate. I'll just double check that for you guys. And that this was like the first major interaction with humans and dinosaurs. And I guess, from here on out, it just goes crazy. And we saw all those major interactions at the end. There was whispers and stuff in the beginning about people have been seeing things, spotting things. So I'm just pulling up Colin's Twitter here real quick. Bear with me. Yeah, all right, so here it is. Jurassic World short film. Oh, it was probably in this this interview here. Yeah, 20 miles from where the last film ended. So I'm not really sure how you go 20 miles over a year. And, that's not very far, but I'm not sure how you go a full year and not really have any dinosaur interactions with humans. That's pretty interesting to me. I just don't know how that's possible. It says there have been a few sightings, but this is the first major confrontation between dinosaurs and humans, especially knowing that, what took place in Fallen Kingdom at the end. We saw humans most likely get eaten by the Mosasaurus in the water. That seems major. We saw a T-Rex trample through an active zoo. So it was daytime, and the gondolas were moving in the background. Unless they just, leave their gondolas on at 6 a.m. when the zoo's not open yet. I don't know. Maybe. But that's probably not possible. But so no major interactions there. It's a little weird. Maybe this is just some miscommunication on some, I don't know. Like Colin said it himself, so I'm not really sure what went on there. But yeah, so this is the first major thing that they're saying happened between dinosaurs and humans, and from here on out we got a lot of stuff. So yeah, I mean, they're basically just saying that this is real, this is going to be happening. Doesn't really change the implications of Fallen Kingdom. It's just an added benefit to what we already saw. So I can't really say that Battle at Big Rock changes things too much, outside of the fact that we know dinosaurs are breeding here in the States. So I mean, I guess that's it. I mean, that's good enough, right? I mean, that's pretty good, because it's going to become a full Jurassic World very quickly, before we know it. But I do finally want to take a look at what you guys are saying over in the live stream. So let's see. We got a lot of viewers in here. What's going on, everybody? All right. So, yeah, I like this person asked, are people team Allosaurus or team the Pseudoceratops? We got, that was from, let's see, Pupper Dog. Some people are saying team Allo, team the Pseudoceratops, team Allo, team Big Daddy Allo, team the Pseudoceratops. So there's quite a bit of discrepancy here. There's a lot of stuff going on. So hopefully I was descriptive enough. I know I wasn't really trying to spoil, like, not to spoil, but to describe every single second. So hopefully I was descriptive enough for those who wanted me to be. Yeah, I should have got some popcorn. I really should have got some popcorn. Shadow of Darkness says, get your popcorn ready. And Benny T says, I'm actually curious to see how Emily will tackle the writing. Hopefully it'll leave some good impressions for Jurassic World 3. All right, so let me tackle this real quick. There wasn't a ton to go off of, but I will say that the writing was heavy-handed just because there's zero time. So I'm not being overly critical here because I don't want to be, first off, because this is an 8-minute short. It's snappy. You got to get information across, for the viewers, for the toy buyers, for the people who want to know what these creatures are. Did I just hear some beeping? I don't know what that was. I think my PS4 finally turned off. But you got to be descriptive. So it was very heavy-handed when the battle was taking place. Now, I joked about this the other day that, like, in the car, the kids are going to be reading their book, and like one of the dinosaurs will walk by, and they'll be like looking at their book, which is a dinosaur book, and it has the Allosaurus on the page, and the Allosaurus is out the window, and the dad's like, "What is that?" And the kid's like, "It's Allosaurus." And then starts reading the stats. That's pretty much exactly what happened here outside of the book. The kid just had the knowledge on the top of her head, which is purely Jurassic, of course. I can't criticize that too much because every kid has done this, except for maybe Kelly. I don't feel like Kelly was kind of unaware. Lex was unaware. Zach was unaware. But I feel like Eric was aware for sure, but he had 8 weeks to figure things out. But this kid, at least the girl, was spot on. Knew everything, all the stats about this dinosaur right away in a perilous like situation where the dinosaurs are attacking each other outside the window, and the kid just spouting facts. It was a little heavy-handed, like I said, a little corny, just because really no other way to do it. There's really, like, if you guys can write a better version, please, like, let me know in the comments. But it's kind of hard to do it otherwise, I would think. So, the writing was fine. I'll leave it at that. For an 8-minute short, it was good. It was good enough. But I am interested to see how that goes forward. So let's talk about the writing of the short itself. Great. I thought that was great. Outside of the script and stuff like that, you have the scenes and what's going on there. So I know Colin and Emily tackled this together, like they are with Jurassic World 3. So I don't know who can, get credit for what, really. But, the scenes, the way everything was shot and laid out, everything looked great and felt great as far as, what they laid out before us. And I loved all the, the ideas at the end. So that was great. But yeah, let's move on here and see what else everybody else is saying here. Ominous music, for sure. Very ominous music. Tom Evans stayed up all night and morning for this. Campfire time. Yep, campfire time. Vincent Amador said, "Stop spoiling." No. Hey, man. I clearly laid it out that this is going to be a full, and it says it in the title, live reactions and spoiler discussion. I apologize if you were spoiled, but I laid it out there for everybody. I'm sorry. Was there a Patagonia work jacket in there? Frank in the fandom says, "What happened up north? I need to know." I don't know. Was that part of the beginning, probably? Andy Wood says they could make this into a TV show. Yep, definitely. Patrick Kawan said, sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name, says, "When can I see it?" Well, I mean, it just aired on the East Coast at 9:50 p.m. EST. It's going to be airing, I guess probably down the line somewhere, and I don't know where you are, but in a few hours on the West Coast. But it should be 1 a.m. EST when this is online. So just, try to figure that out as according to where you live. Now, we did see that there is a website on NBC.com, or a webpage at least, devoted to Battle at Big Rock. So search Battle at Big Rock, NBC. It'll pop up. Jurassic World's website updated. I don't think the link goes anywhere just yet, but you'll be able to probably see it on there. I don't know if this is going to be a YouTube or Vimeo, or I don't know where, but just keep your eyes peeled. We'll certainly let everybody know. But definitely check out NBC.com for Battle at Big Rock. That wedding clip. Yeah. Somebody said, I just lost the comment. Oh man, geez, there is a ton of comments here, guys. I really appreciate you guys going crazy here in the comment section. So Agent 96006 says they held 20 species in the secret lab in Lockwood. Sure. Wind Dog says Team Crossbow. Yeah, I like that. I'm Team Crossbow all the way. Give that girl a crossbow. I'll watch just a show about her. Like that's reporting people in our comment section. Thanks. Ancient Dinosaur 2.0 is kind of summarizing. So we got a T-Rex sighting, Mosasaurus sighting, Pteranodon sighting, Stegosaurus sighting, Allosaurus, and the Pseudoceratops sighting, and Compies. Yeah. And Edgy Interrupter said, "Did I miss a T-Rex sighting?" No, it was just from Fallen Kingdom. Yeah, that's cool. Guns and Pugs 18 says, "I really enjoyed the short and the ending with the Lost World Jurassic Park music." Yeah, definitely. Let's see here. Oh no, I just lost my live dashboard. Hopefully we're still good. All right. Reinitializing there. There we go. Yeah, but there's just like way too many comments. So I really appreciated everybody. If you want to find out more about everything that we do, we are the Jurassic Park Podcast. We do, we're kind of on a slight hiatus right now, but we are actually still producing episodes, strangely enough. We're on hiatus from our main episodes right now. We usually do weekly episodes, pretty long episodes too, by the way. every Monday. So keep your eyes out once we come back from our hiatus. Right now, we're uploading a lot of content from Battle at Big Rock and Jurassic World Live Tour. I actually had the chance to go see Jurassic World Live Tour in person. Now, if you don't know what Jurassic World Live Tour is, it's a big arena stage show with giant animatronics. It's not a retelling of Jurassic World, despite it saying Jurassic World Live Tour. It's a follow-up to Jurassic World. So it takes place sort of at the end of Jurassic World and then continues on in between Fallen Kingdom and Jurassic World. It's a brand new story, new characters, new elements, new awesome canon stuff. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but there is so much great content coming to our channel regarding Jurassic World Live Tour, so keep your eyes peeled, your ears peeled, because this is a podcast. Yeah, so most of our work, if you guys are all new viewers or whatever, it's all done via podcast, which is, usually over on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify. You can find it on our website, JurassicParkPodcast.com. Of course, here on YouTube, we do live streams like this. We do toy reviews, toy hunts. You'll find our episodes and all kinds of other events and theme park stuff. So just keep your eyes peeled here on YouTube. Make sure to subscribe, do all those things, like these videos, share it around, comment below, do all those things. Make sure to follow us over on Twitter at Jurassic Park Pod. And you can follow us over on Facebook and Instagram. Just search for the Jurassic Park Podcast. But yeah, I am Brad Jost. I have been your host for today, and I've really appreciated everybody just tagging along here, watching and reacting along with me for Jurassic World Battle at Big Rock. This has been really fun. This has been really fun, and I gotta say I really liked Battle at Big Rock. It didn't have the huge world implications that I was potentially hoping for, but I still think it was pretty awesome, and a great watch. And I would have loved this in theaters or on TV, or like I said, I want this to be a TV show teaser. Give us a TV show. That would be amazing. So thank you everybody for watching this live stream. I really appreciate it, and enjoy.